Good afternoon, students. This is Dr. Morgan Phoenix coming to you from Stanley, Virginia. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon with the rain coming down once again. We've had rain 18 out of the last 19 days, I think they're saying. Alrighty, we're getting ready to go into week 2. You should already feel comfortable with the recurring assignments, the discussion board and the journal article critique. A couple points on those. With regard to discussion board, remember, and I haven't looked at any of them yet, 300-word posts by Thursday, a 2 times 200-word post by Sunday, and quotes not part of your word count. Put a little word counter down in your Firefox there. And the responses must be personal and to classmates and responding to what they have written. It is not a chance to post a fresh essay, and nothing from outside, please. And also a very, very special point, when you're entering text in the discussion board, always make sure you enter it into the text box and do not import or attach a file from your computer. If you do that, then students have to navigate away from what they've written or what they're going to write, their response, to look at yours and back and forth, and it gets to be very unhandy. So if you like to compose things separately from Blackboard, you can do that, but then copy that text and paste it into the text box. Okay, that's pretty simple. Make sure you do that. The journal article critiques, I've already graded 6 or 7 or 8 of them. Everything's on track there. There were a couple of fine points, and one has to be resubmitted, 1 or 2. But only for some technical details if they want full points. In the journal article critiques, no title page is required whatsoever. If you feel more comfortable adding a title page, I don't mind, because I can scroll right past that in a hurry. But no references other than the APA citation at the top of the page. This is not a research paper of any kind, and even references to Scripture don't necessarily figure in the strategic portion of what you're writing. Now, many times in the conclusion. Okay, but make sure that if you are using Scripture as reference and citation, and always an in-text citation there as to where it comes from in the Bible, but make sure it pertains to the strategic conversation at hand. Alrighty, that's it for this week. Okay, a couple things about grading. Sometimes I see fine points in what you're saying, though you don't have it 100%. I'll put a little plus mark there if I'm giving sort of extra credit for something. So if you get a 48 plus, the final grade you get on that assignment will be a 49. I move it up 1. Never take away. Okay. For week 3, let's look ahead to week 3 since you're already into week 2. But looking ahead to week 3, and there's a very important process here of finding a topic for your final project. Alrighty, and make sure it's something that means that's important for you. I will put a sample of a final project in the PowerPoint format or the standard text essay format in this week's announcement. The week 2 announcement contains samples of final projects for you to think about how the week 8 submission will look. But for week 3, just looking ahead now, it is simply an idea. Okay, it's an idea page in which it's the proposal part 1, and you can go back and look at the instructions, and you will be overwhelmed, I think, by the 8 headings that should be in the final project, week 8, and all the subheadings under them. You do not have to emphasize them all equally, and the subheadings you do not even need to even use them all. You will be using that which will pertain to your project and which will support your project. But for week 3, it's a 1-page paper only, a 1-page double-spaced only, and it's the idea about your school or your project. And for the final project, it does not have to mean building a school, as Jason Hilgeman did, a student in this class, a couple of years ago, said he was going to build a school in the Dominican Republic out of the cane fields, and sure enough, he has done that. And there are buildings rising out of the cane fields. Children who otherwise would never have a chance to go to school get a chance to go. And he's bought a couple of school buses even, and so on. Go online, and I'll give you the link to that in the week 2 announcement as well, so you can look ahead. Once again, your diverse school proposal part 1, which is due in week 3, not this week, but week 3, is a 1-page, a proposal only with a little bit of demographics and the need and the mission. No cliches. Stay away from the cliches about I would like to build a world-class education, or I would like to build a program that will provide a high-quality education for all students. That's not strategic. That is just very, very general wishes, okay? And also I want to encourage you, each and every one of you, to watch these videos each and every week. There are some special options that are given during the course of this class. usually around week 5 and week 6, when everybody feels very, very comfortable with what they're doing and maybe not checking on the video. But there will be some options given that will give you, that will lighten your load in week 8 particularly. Because the only complaint about this course is that there's too much going on in week 8. So I haven't, there's a cat crying. So I have some options built in that you can access if you in fact see them on the video. So watch all these videos from start to finish. I think that's it. I get a lot of good indications that people have seen the first video. The journal article critiques that I have graded so far are right on, and I'm really pleased about that. So that's it for today. God bless you all. I hope it's going well. Let me introduce you to one more member of our household here. One of our students has 2 Great Danes, and we can match them any day with 3 Chihuahuas. This is my dog. She picked me out. That's why she has that name, My Dog. She picked me out of she was in a tub of puppies, and she got on top of them all because she saw me coming. It's all right. Just like the Lord watching, I think, sometimes is watching and wants to jump right out and get us and grab us and take us along on what He has in plan for us. All righty. Good luck, folks. I hope you're enjoying the class. Make this class your own. It is yours. It is not mine, okay? And I wish you all the best. Any questions, please post them in Ask Dr. Phenix in discussion board, or shoot me an email. And if it pertains to the entire class, as you've already seen, I will send things back to you, reflect it back without your name on it, ever, if other students need to know what I have told you, just for equity's sake at least. Alrighty? God bless you all. We'll see you next time, Lord willing. Bye-bye.